Who's there? You're gonna who? Man, you're gonna have to change your playbook and your whole formation scheme after you watch this video. Hey man, it's your boy Kenny Catfish. I'm back with the good stuff. You guys know me. I'm always in the lab doing what it do, making it happen, cooking up something. Today we have a critical formation. It's called the I formation type. This is one of my favorite formations from the Carolina Panthers playbook. It is also found in about 17 other playbooks. You can search a whole bunch of them and you may have the I formation type in it. Except the Carolina Panthers playbook version of the I formation type, it has a few unique play action passes that the other ones don't have. So it helps. And what's unique about this formation is that it's semi compressed. Okay, if you go over here and look at what we got on the field, the tight end is over here on the left side. He's inside the numbers. He's inside the numbers on this side as well, but you have a receiver over here, so it's not compressed. So if the receiver was on the other side of the field, then that makes that tight end over there compressed because he's inside the numbers. Everybody on that side of the center is inside the numbers. So that's something that's very critical when you're using this, when you're using this formation, because you can get a lot of isolation. Let's say, like I have Hot Route Master. I highly recommend you, if you're on Ultimate Team, you get Hot Route Master and Identifier, as I always preach, because you want Identifier. Identifier helps out because it'll let you know if the user is on the strong or the weak side of the formation. Okay, let's say my user is sticking Gronk or somewhere on a safety on top of Mike Evans, then I can go put break on a post route like that and just get some one-on-one mismatches with the computer. If you're on Ultimate Team, I highly recommend that you have two. This whole formation is not about speed. I have Jerome Bennett and I have King Henry in my backfield, and they are super duper slow. Okay, I clean up shop with this formation. Okay, this formation is very powerful. You don't have to focus on speed. You need to focus on the small things like gaps, windows, size advantages, space, concepts, and abilities. Stuff like that. It's gonna take you a long way, opposed to just worrying about speed. Because when you're worried about speed, all you're gonna be trying to do is go down the field on halfback tosses and trying to blow somebody's defense off the top of the head with the receivers and stuff. So we focus on the small things. We don't focus on the opponent. We focus on the task. You got me?
You just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he slips up past the 45.
At the 34-yard line.
Now.
Should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll run on first down. It's Henry. And they are able to stop remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
As he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free.
Pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 20-yard line.
Now a give running left. It's Bettis. And nothing but daylight ahead. The 40. And he will.
So, yeah, when you look at the left tight end, he is inside the numbers, and you can do all type of stuff like put a post out here. You can put him on a flat. If you put him on a flat, you have to put like X on a cross or something like that, and it'll give levels on that side of the field. Or you can just put him on the out route, and he just have one-on-one with whoever he's out here with, And if you're running the ball, let's say we're running the ball like that. Okay, since he's the most, he's the farthest person on the formation, that means if everything gets sealed, you can get a lot of grass. But if you was to go to the right side, you have to worry about splitting between the tight end and the receiver. And sometimes you can have everything sealed, but that receiver may let his cornerback free, and then you get chopped and the play is over. So that's the critical part about it. Listen, after this video, we're going to go into 4-minute offense. This is always the most boring part of it, but it makes a lot of sense for the skilled users and the people who hang around, because you guys know I be cleaning up. Yeah, man. So this is a formation where you're not going to light up the scoreboard. You're not going to come out here and put 400 yards on the team. In fact, if you start dominating too hard, your opponent may quit. So he'll realize that, hey, man, I can't stop this guy. This guy is on his P's and Q's. All the T's are crossed and I's are dot. So there's no even need to waste my time. So that's that. This is a big set. You're not going to go against no nickel and dime and stuff. No, because the users are going to try to match. And especially if you start going to get first down after first down. And I got the recipe to that too. So you're going to see that too. How did I discover this formation? I discovered this because I was playing Ultimate Team. And I don't have a good team. I have like an 82, 83 overall team. Well, I did at the time. I think I'm 84, 85 now. And I was just struggling, man. It was no point of being in the spread if I'm not going to get separation with my receivers and stuff. So I say, we're going to get in here and play smash mouth football. And I would just want to get a first down, and I want to get another first down. And if we can do that one time, we can do it 2 times. And I ended up getting a touchdown out of this whole formation, the whole drive. And if I can do that on one person, I can do it on 2 people. So it worked out the first 3 games. I did pretty good. I was getting more confidence, getting more creative. And here we go with a whole ebook right here before your very eyes.
Now they'll run it on the toss. They'll have a first down past the 40. And finally, they're getting old. They can't run anymore. Well, he's showing past the age of 30, you can still have some nice runs like that.
You certainly can, and I think that we're starting to expand our definition of old running.
On second down now, it's Henry, and he will get enough. Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he'll be out of bounds.
All right. So this is, like I say, this is a formation where you're gonna attack the defense. You're gonna attack the defense. You never want to be in reaction mode. If you're on offense and you're in reaction time, that means he's blitzing everybody, and you are trying your best to just find anything that you can get. You want to be in control. You want to be the person making him get in cover one, zoning, blitzing, backing everybody up, putting people in middle thirds and making Mabels all across the field. You want to be the person who's doing that to the defense, and he's trying to match where you're going. And if he's chasing you and trying to match what you're doing, that means you're in total control. So that's how we roll around here. If you're new, fellas, that's how we roll around here. We focus on the small stuff. The small stuff makes a big difference. Okay? So, like I say, it's a big set. They won't be in nickel and dime. A skilled user will make sure that you earn every yard you get, because he understands rushing lanes. He understands run fits. He understands gap control. And what I mean by that is, if you're on defense and you're going against offense like this, that means he have to be disciplined when he's pursuing, because anytime like blocks are coming, crackbacks are coming, you have like power O's and stuff, they're coming around the corner versus the blast. You have misdirections, you have counters. All of that stuff is coming at any given moment, and he have to make sure that he is not crashing in and being overly aggressive, or else the offense will be taking this for 6. All right, so let's get into some of these plays. I want to talk about the run plays first. I want to talk about all the run plays. If you start at the top, you got 26 duo. That's like your halfback stretch. You can go outside, you can go inside. In fact, we'll do it one time. Notice I'm going to the right, but the quarterback turns to the left. So when he turns to the left, that will automatically show. It's like I say, a user like me, I'm overly aggressive at times, but I'm disciplined to the most high. I'm very disciplined, so I'm not going to come straight in unless I know for sure it's a run. You're not going to really fool me. I don't know about you guys, but when that quarterback turns to the left, that'll kind of delay the user sometime, you know.
They give it to Peterson. And past the 30.
Back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
And he's got some. Adrian Peterson, the 30, past the 20. Touchdown.
Versus me doing something like a halfback blast. Let's do halfback blast. I should have put all that in the audible. Yeah, we'll put a few of those plays in the audible. Nah, because I want to do something else. So if we do halfback blast, it's pretty much the same play, but the quarterback turns to the same side as the handoff. So you got to mix those two up. You see what I'm saying? You can get real jiggy with this formation, but you got to understand the small stuff, and you gotta be creative and see the stuff that's not there, that don't appear in front of the naked eye. Like that simple little talk point what we was just talking about. So if you go to 26 duo, that's actually my main play. I actually put that in the audibles, but I'm gonna go over all the run plays first. So the next page we have power O and we have counter. Okay, power O is pretty much the same as 26 duo. Okay, it's the same thing. Okay, it's like 26 duo. He turns the opposite way, except you have a pulling guard. Okay, so these two plays offsets each other. See that guard he pulled on the 26 duo is pretty quicker, and you don't have to worry about that guard being in your way. Because sometimes you need the guard in your way, sometimes you don't. It all depends on if the user is overly aggressive. So once he start getting aggressive, that's when you're gonna start using your plays like power O and counter. And counter is pretty much the same way. The running back, if you can see, he does that little jab step, and that. See, you just can't come out here doing plays. You got to have a reason for why you're doing these plays. All right, you feel me? And counter works just fine because the defense gets overly aggressive, and he start committing to whenever he sees the running back, and he's gonna pay the price against people like me and you. People like me and you, we're students of the game.
It'll be second down.
Ball carrier. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up.
They run again with Peterson. And able to get on first down. Henry. And he's going to get this. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's got the. Again to Henry.
So the next page is the ISO. Is pretty generic. Basically, he's just going up the middle. Boom, boom, boom. You want to have that in your audibles. We'll talk about that a little later.
Okay, because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
That's going to be your main play. That's when he start keying and he's kind of thinking you're going to use the tight ends to get outside leverage. You're going to go straight up the middle and just blow it out the frame. I have Jerome Bettis the bus, and I have King Henry at running back, and they have no speed, so it's all about skill and concepts and space and mismatches. I'm going to go over that counter one time. See, he turned the opposite way that the ball was going, and the lineman pulled. So can't have your hand on the speed button. You got to be very patient. Guys, you know we have a lot of gameplay footage to show for this stuff. I have receipts for what I do out here. Boom. This is an ebook, I guess you could say. So this is going to be pretty lengthy. We try to make it condensed as possible, but it's going to have a little length to it. And then followed by the 4-minute offense, which won't have length to it. All right, so if you start at the top of the page, 26 duo, quarterback turns the opposite way. Power, he turns the opposite way. Counter, he turns the opposite way. ISO, he turns the same way. And we got blast, which he turns the same way. That means he turns the same way the ball is going. So go to the last page, you got misdirection. He turns totally the opposite way. Misdirection helps out because one man goes one way, the quarterback goes the other way, and it's like 3 different things before the running back even takes the ball.
To start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat.
Derrick Henry all alone. 20, 10, 5. And cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down
at the 34-yard line.
Now Bettis. 2 yards.
That's another thing that's critical, because it's what these runs are gonna do. It's gonna slow the user up, and it's gonna make him hold back a little bit. But you can't come out here depending on certain plays. You got to mix everything up, and that's why I got these next future videos to show you can see the combinations. So yeah, you're not gonna hit home runs on all these plays. Keep that in mind. You're not gonna light up the scoreboard. This is game management at its finest. I'm out here to get wins. I don't care about stats. I don't care about looking cute. I don't care about style plays. So that's that. All right, so we're gonna move forward, and we're gonna go to the last running play, and that's your halfback toss. Boom. Quarterback turned the opposite way. Not really worrying about him turning which way or not, but halfback toss is to get outside leverage. What you're gonna do, you're gonna focus on your running back reading the fullback. So the fullback, I call it slashing. He kind of slashes straight up, and then your guard kind of goes straight across to go get the man on the outside. So if you look at that, see how your fullback slashed and then your guard kept going?
Favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had
A first down carry for Henry. First down and much more for... Again to Henry. And he's got some space here. And he's going to get this all the way down.
And let's go to the passing plays. Okay, so passing wise, you have slants. That's a generic play. You have PA, and I want you guys to focus on the PAs too. The PA, that's the play action, because that is what offsets this formation. This is a formation where you pretty much have to run to set up the pass. And if you run real good to set up the pass, you are gonna cover ground. You're gonna make your opponent tap out too. And this is smash mouth football at its finest. All right, so you got the PA sprint. I don't really care for it, but it comes through sometime. I don't really care for it because the quarterback, he rolls out, and when he do that boot, you can see that green arrow. When he do that boot, sometimes the EN might be in contain, and you guys know a lot of people contain every down. So I put that in my back pocket, but that's not a play that I depend on.
Big one now, trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw forward Marino. This is Johnson. He's got it. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Okay, you got the PA power O. That offsets the power. That helps out because sometimes you want to do a play action to the right. Okay. Goal line fade. That's a money play right there, because if you look at the tight end on the right side, the middle man, the Y tight end, he does a stutter. Okay, and that stutter helps out a lot too. That stutter will make sure the user bite sometime, and you can catch somebody off guard. In fact, I come out in this play sometime. It's nice. You're gonna see the small details though.
back to the line of scrimmage.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Marino will throw. And complete to Zach Ertz. He's at the 40. And all the way down to the 29. 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best
secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. Marino sets up. And that's caught by Smith. And all the way down. They snap the ball at 1. Now Marino. Looking left side, and he's got a man.
The blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now Marino to throw it. And he takes it in. Touchdown.
They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost.
PA tight end corner, that's another one of the PAs in which you will kind of fake the dive, pretty much. Not faking the stretch, you're faking the dive. So you want to use all those small entities to your advantage. Go to the next one. You got PAY seam. That's like a fake to the left. So I look at these plays as if I'm faking to the left and faking to the right, or I'm faking the stretch. You know what I'm saying? I wish they had like a PA toss in here too. I see Drew Brees doing that in real life sometimes, because I run the toss a lot. Like the toss right here is one of my main plays, and I run the toss a lot. So I wish they had a fake toss in here, but they don't. So yeah, PAY seam. He's just faking to the left. Now, if you don't have Hot Route Master, you're going to have to go by the ones that have your favorite passing routes in here. So I have Hot Route Master, so I can come out in anything, and I just need the play actions. You know, the difference between the play actions. And then you have the PA misdirection. That's my main pass play right here, because he is faking to both of these guys. Only 2 receivers going out, though. That's the catch. What I like to do, you're going to see that too. I like to come out here and I like to put X on a cross, and I make it a cross right here. This basically is my main play right here. This is my main play. PA misdirection cross. Well, I don't call it. I call it cross, but it's called PA misdirection. With Hot Route Master, you can put this guy right here. You can make it look like that. You can put him on a drag. You can do so many things. You can put him on a streak. You can make all type of concepts. You can put it like that. You can put it like this. Man, I mean, it's just so much you can do. At the end of the day, you're keeping the same animation fakes. You know what I'm saying? You're keeping that same thing. And most people don't do play action misdirections. So it'll kind of get the user to bite. Like I say, this is my main play right here. I put both of these guys on the cross, and I clean up shop. Now, depending on the reads, it all depends on how the defense is set up too. If they're in man coverage, I'm going with this. And then one of these guys getting away. I'm going the opposite way of where the user is going. And like I say, you can always use the outside leverage out here, because this is a numbers game. So you'll use like the field side, or if it's the boundary side at the time, and get that tight end on some isolation. You'll put X on a drag or something like that or something. Yeah, so, and then you have Mike Evans going across the top. That will split the cover 2. So if I see cover 3 and cover 1, I'm doing this. I'm putting these guys in crosses, and I'm still having Evans going to try to get past the safety back there. Or if it's cover 2, I'm putting it like this. Or I can send these guys on out corners so they can get in between the safeties and the cornerback. So you guys are going to see a lot of that. This is going to get very, very fun. Like I say, it's like you're going back in the 1960s with this formation right here.
Now on 2nd and 13, Marino. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he is blocked. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And this ball is caught. It's a
the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now, because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Got his man. It's caught. Now Marino looking to throw on 2nd down. And he takes it. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he takes it down.
Battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he'll go down, but not
running. Excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
now a play fake here on 1st down. This will be caught inside. We're about to find out. 4th down. Indeed, they're going for it with Marino. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Complete.
They'll throw on 1st down with Marino. Hits his target. It's Adrian Peterson. And he'll be brought in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Here's Marino to throw. Rush coming, and he's on 2nd and 1. Marino. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. And they will score.
So that was the last play right there and there. Let's go set up some audibles. Alright, so I've played so many games. I've been to the playoffs, and I played a nice weekend league worth of games with this formation by itself. And this is the best I can do. I'll update in the future, but this is the best I can do in terms of audibles to make everything razor sharp. Everything out of there got to go. Everything got to go. What I do is I put toss. I want my toss in here. That's an outside run. I want my 26 duo. That's pretty much my halfback stretch. 26 duo is different from halfback toss because sometimes that toss is very quicker than the 26 duo, and you got the blockers too. You also have the the pulling guard. So it's pretty much the same thing, but it's an outside leverage. Okay, so those two feed off one another, and because we have 2 outside runs, you gotta have an inside run. So I go with ISO instead of blast because ISO is, remember, he's handing the ball off to the same side as the running back is going. So we put ISO in there. And the passing play would be the misdirection. Now keep in mind, you're gonna use the rest of these plays too. Like goal line fade, you're gonna come out in goal line fade sometime. You're gonna come out in power O sometime because it offsets the 26 duo, or you're gonna come out in counter sometime. So that's how that goes. So it's your boy Kenny Catfish. I'll see you guys on the next side.
Test us, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. You gon' hear us on